parallel to the lower. Here, there. All right, we're gonna drill there. Yeah. Drill. There we go. Just, we're just playing. You understand what I mean? Just gonna start out nice, slow, relax.
You want me to react to that, or
Just do what you're doing right now. We're just drilling first.
Oh, okay.
We're not really, if you notice, I'm not really going fast and hard. I just wanna get used to what's going on. Good. Nice. See that? Mm-hmm. So he was not set up for that.
Right.
I just broke my own rule.
Right.
Why? He didn't move back when I threw.
You threw the kick, he was
I
ready.
threw a long kick from the rear.
Mm-hmm.
He's not set
He
up.
wasn't set up for it.
He didn't move back. Possibly to lead.
Right.
Right? Back up. So I gotta be in this position here. Right? Now that's different. Because then, you see he did move back a little?
Right.
But the truth is, I should have put this here.
Right on the knee.
Because he's not really that set up for this kick.
He hadn't moved back enough yet.
Not only that, he's ready. He's waiting.
Mm-hmm.
He dropped this down on my toe. When I threw that kick, my toe hurts.
Oh, okay.
You follow?
Yeah.
That's why I want to just drill right now, because it's been a long time since we did any real sparring, so we're all rusty.
Right.
Including me.
Right.
So, point is, that was wrong.
Right.
So what I should have done, see, he moved back a little. I should have thrown this here. No? Right. Good. Okay. So he's got that going. So I'm gonna come here, right? Boom. There you go. Okay. Here. Right there. There. Boom. There. There you go. Good. Good. That's good. Okay. So, what I gotta do is play more of the game I was talking about before, which is coming
Keep the
in
kick
there.
to get
Now,
right.
he's trying to set me up for,
Oh, not,
or, look, from here, go back a little like you did. From here, if I continue, the hook comes around.
right, 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 because you reached in too deep.
So, what I gotta do, see if he does that, I'm gonna just start kicking down the head.
Right.
That's actually easier to deal with than what he did a minute ago when he had it back here waiting for me.
Right, because you had to come in.
You're not filming, are you?
Testing it out.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really care if you film, as long as you got enough for later.
You might as, you might as well, you might
So,
take some.
what I'm saying is, what he just did a second ago with this out here,
Right.
actually made life a little easier for me. Because the reason why I managed to pull this off at the end of that, is I managed to just get that out of the way
Right,
from here and then throw that.
right.
So I was in no danger when I threw that.
It's already out. Right.
It's in no danger. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, when I see that, now I know what I'm gonna do.
You can bridge.
You see? So I bridge to here, start to use the legs now.
Right,
You see?
right. You're already in contact. Right. Right, got it.
Because he gave me, he gave me the opportunity now to use what's down here because his arms are tied up.
You know
So
what
to
his
speak.
arms are, right?
His arms aren't really a threat.
Right.
Right at that moment, the arms are really a threat. Okay, there it is.
Right.
Okay? Now, if he's got it back, like he did before, now
Right.
Now I gotta be careful when I come in, see?
Exactly.
He pulled it back even further now. Follow?
Right.
Even further. So, even further, see? Even further. So, from here, I gotta be very careful now, see? From here. Boom.
Right.
Right? You follow that?
Yeah, absolutely.
And what, the game I gotta play at this point, with him,
Yeah.
because he's taller,
He's
longer
got the
arms,
reach, yeah.
longer reach, I gotta put combinations together now. In other words, when he's doing what he's doing here, I'm in no man's land if I continue up this line. He's got a longer reach.
Right. So you gotta
However,
make
here's let me do a combination. We get to here, that's when I start kicking this guy. That's gonna set up me following with a hand. You see?
Right,
And if you notice, that time I didn't necessarily have to throw the kick to the knee,
right.
okay? So what I'm saying is, because this is something I didn't mention earlier, right? What I'm saying is, you mentioned, remember I said earlier, from a stationary position, I don't want to just throw that because he's in a position to block it,
Right, exactly.
grab it,
Right.
hurt my toe before.
Right,
But now, we are so close now with the game he was playing. See that game?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
He
yeah,
ain't
yeah,
gonna stop it.
right,
It's not gonna stop it.
right, because his mind's up here, he's not ready for
He
it.
doesn't have enough time.
Right,
Right.
If I threw it from back here, he's got time to see it and
Just
react.
sit and work it,
right,
right,
right.
So I've gotta put combinations together. He's boxing me very smart.
right,
He's doing some beautiful boxing moves, and he's taking advantage of the fact he's got longer reach.
Right.
So he's fighting, from the boxing point of view, he's fighting the perfect fight.
yeah. Oh,
From the
yeah,
boxing point of view.
yeah,
But I gotta put my fight into this now. I gotta make up for that reach with my legs,
yep,
which might set up now. See, once if I can do that, now that maybe he sets that up.
Right.
Because now he took a shot. You know, on the kick, a little shot, I get a little closer, boom. He gets it. But the fight he's fighting is not gonna be one of these, you know, I come in here and I do this. No. Because he's trying to keep it, either there's no bridge at all, and you gotta come in and I'm gonna take advantage of my reach when you come,
right, he waits for you to come in,
or maybe he's gonna do, you know, that kind of business, whatever.
right,
I'd rather see that than this. This is the hardest one of all.
yeah,
Because this is the one that forces me to use my kicks
Okay.
to make up for the reach. So, we here, see? See, you see what I'm saying there? I gotta use that. You follow that?
To bridge.
I gotta use that because he's too good and he's too big
right,
for me to do anything else. It's gonna work.
No, I understand perfectly.
It ain't gonna
In the
work.
street-
If I try anything else, it ain't gonna work. He's gonna start tagging the shit out of me with those punches. You follow? Because, you know, like that. See, I gotta play this game. I gotta play that game for sure. But I can also do that. You see what I'm getting at?
yeah,
Now, I don't know if I got the stamina today, but what I gotta try to do is work my way in with this stuff to the point where I got him set up for bing, 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 that kind of
for
thing.
the Wing Chun fight, yeah,
Bringing Wing Chun to the game.
Or occasionally, maybe I'll even sneak in a rear-cross or something, or stiff lead like that,
right,
you know. So I got a lot of work to do, hands and feet. You see, to make this work, right? You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
So look what I just did there. I did this to neutralize it, then I did that. I gotta,
you bridge first,
Oh, no, I'm good, I'm good.
if I don't neutralize that, his lead with my lead,
right, then there's no point in you throwing.
he's gonna take me apart.
Yeah,
He's gonna take me apart.
right, you gotta hold,
That's why I keep saying I gotta use this arm against that arm in this lane.
right,
I gotta use this arm against throw the other one. Against that arm in that lane.
right,
Got to. See? Gotta use them. Gotta use, boom, okay? And again, very good, see? There you go. So that time I managed to block it a little bit. When he threw the down, okay, throw that. Like it went over there.
right,
See what I'm getting at?
yeah,
I saw the opening.
Right, no, that's good, right?
It's open right there.
Right. Right. And I gotta be watching. Boom, boom, see? Boom, 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 there you go, right? And again, now look, he took advantage
Getting
of the
close.
fact that this was too far back.
You're getting close to the wall.
You see what I'm getting at?
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta take everything.
He tagged me with the rear cross.
Yeah.
I had it back here.
You gotta keep it
I'm
out.
good. Even when I'm in parallel.
Right.
You know how I emphasize a lot when we're across, you gotta have it all the way out?
In parallel, you gotta
In
have
parallel, I gotta have this all the way out too.
Because it may sneak up.
So in other words, what I'm telling this guy is, this whole area, I'm fighting you from day one. From all the way over there.
Yep.
I ain't conceding an inch
That's right.
of territory.
That's right.
You know, you wanna come in, fine, you come in, we'll make contact, arm to arm and everything, but I gotta keep this out there.